Cradock 4. The kidnapping and senseless murder of Matthew Goniwe, Fort Cradock, Sparrow Mkhonto, and Sicelo Mhlawuli marked both a very dark moment in the fight against the apartheid regime and signaled the beginning of its end. Individually, they each landed in trouble with the regime security forces and became an even bigger headache as a collective. Having already spent time in prison under the Suppression of Communism Act for reading outlawed communist books, Matthew Goniwe found himself under the watchful eye of the security police. His job as a teacher and role as a community leader placed him at a vantage point where he could work with the United Democratic Front and also help form resident and youth organizations that were instrumental in leading the local structures. Fort Cradock was also a school teacher who was arrested 3 weeks after writing a letter to the Dimbaza municipality about dirty streets and the unhygienic bucket system. His path led him to Cradock, where he met and formed a strong bond with Matthew Goniwe. Railway worker and unionist Sparrow Mkhonto was an influential member of the Cradock Residents Association, or Cradock. The organization was able to force the municipality to lower rent in Cradock. Unable to destabilize his organization, the security police conspired with Sparrow's employers in the railway business to have him fired on a spurious charge. Sicelo Mhlawuli grew up in Cradock and was a close friend of Goniwe. He had relocated to Oudtshoorn, where he became a school principal. Prior to his relocation, he had been harassed and arrested by the then Ciskei government after he took injured school kids to the hospital following a riot. He became active in the UDF, the Oudtshoorn Youth Organization, and contributed to the community newspaper. He later survived an arson attack in which his office and personal belongings were destroyed. Speaking of the group, former President Nelson Mandela said, and I quote, "The death of these gallant freedom fighters marked a turning point in the history of our struggle. No longer could the regime govern in the old way. They were the true heroes of the struggle," end quote.